Some organizations are teaming up to remove thousands of pieces of coral from the water in the Florida Keys. Meteorologist Lauren Petrelli spoke to a biologist who is part of this effort to break down just why they're doing this.
Those corals were not doing great.
HART, also known as the Heat Response Team, jumped into action to try and save corals in the Florida Keys. This was all in response to the extreme inshore water temperatures the area saw over the summer.
And they have a threshold, just like we do, that they thrive in comfortably.
Coral biologist Jess Sandelli says coral prefers temperatures no higher than 87 degrees typically. But at one point, a buoy in Manatee Key in July recorded a record-breaking temperature of 101.1 degrees. She says this is when coral can start to bleach.
They expel that zooxanthellae that they have in their tissue. So that's essentially helps support their immune system. And so they're still alive when they're bleached, but they are compromised.
Sandelli says HART was a large effort made up of 4 institutions from the U.S. and 1 from the Bahamas. Together, they pulled up around 5,000 corals within the span of a week and brought them to the Keys Marine Lab.
2 of the species that got hit really, really hard are Cervicornis and Palmata. So those are Florida's largest reef-building corals.
It's not just about saving the existing corals either. Sandelli says it's also about preserving the gene pool.
They are gene banking every single one of those species. So there were 2 fragments taken off of each one, and then we helped drive them to 2 different land-based nurseries.
Sandelli says it's heartbreaking to see the dying coral, but such an honor to be a part of the solution, as coral is vital to our state.
Corals absorb a high in the 90s percentage of wave energy coming in. They provide billions of dollars to Florida's economy through jobs, through fishing, through tourism, through recreation. They're so intertwined in supporting the ecosystem that supports our state.
And Sandelli says they're not done. Her team's going to head back down to the Keys in just a few weeks, and they're hopeful that the water temperatures will start to cool down starting this month, and they'll be able to place some of the coral back into the water. Of course, we'll keep you posted, but keeping you